Hello, everyone, and welcome to KJ Around the World. This is a channel for women and women of color, especially Black women who are educators that are burnt out at their job and ready to do something different. With their love for teaching and passion, they are turning their love and what they do for a living into something that enables them to teach from anywhere. If this sounds like you and you want to stick around, subscribe to the channel, make sure that you like the channel so that YouTube sees that you're interested in the content and it will help to keep the channel going. Now, for today, we are talking about something that many of you said you wanted to hear. I asked in the community what people were interested, and they said remote work. So I'm here today to talk to you teachers about teaching from anywhere. Now, where does that begin? By me just introducing what I do and why I'm here on YouTube. Now, as a person who has been in the education field for many, many years. I have worked in early childhood. I've worked with adults as an adult educator. I've done conferences, presentations. I've done some publications even. And in my role, I've seen that many educators either don't know the right route to take or they're passionate about education, but they're not sure if teaching is for them. And so I've been able to support many educators and help them just guide them into the path that really feels right for them and works for them, whether it is to become a social worker, whether it's to become a speech pathologist or a curriculum and assessment advisor. I've been able to support my students and support other educators in the field, and I'm here to do the same for you. So, being someone who has worked in early childhood, I love working with kids. I think they're amazing. They're wonderful to learn from and to grow with. And what I have done in the classroom has really stuck with me for many, many years. Um, from there, I worked with adults. I've worked as a consultant. My consultant work helped me to support programs, early childhood programs, whether it's through licensure or any EYC accreditation, something that we have here in the US. It's helped me to do well within the field, and I've grown in that, and that has helped me to get into the role that I am now as an adult educator and college professor. And with that said, I have seen many students try to figure out where they want to go, and many of them are not sure. And so I have created a tool, or shall I say, an amazing book to help guide teachers on their way to discovering what they want to do and how they can teach from anywhere. Information for the book will be in the description. It's recently published. I'm an indie author. So, this is something that I've self published through Amazon Kindle. And they've also done a paperback for me, which is in the process right now. So, as an indie author, I'm pretty much doing my own promotion and I'm letting everyone know who's within my community, whether it's YouTube or Instagram, that I have something out. And it's really helpful to me and the rest of my community. If you do find the book interesting, just leave a comment, leave a review, and this will just show others that this book is really helpful and very supportive of educators, no matter what type of educator you are. Many times I've seen content on YouTube geared towards teachers, whether it's K through 12 teachers or other teachers. And I don't really see content geared towards assistant teachers, paraprofessionals, aides, right? They are also a part of the education system and they need support as well. So not everyone wants to work in K through 12. Not everyone wants to teach, in a classroom with children even. So I've created something that is not just meant for K through 12 teachers, but it's very supportive of educators as a whole and people who work with children. Now, with that said, we are going to be looking at how to make money online, teachers, how to make money from anywhere. Because ultimately, if you're teaching online, you're able to teach from literally anywhere. Now, For me, I've been very, very blessed to have opportunities to teach online. I've had opportunities to teach in person. I have a wonderful schedule that allows me to pretty much teach literally from anywhere. So, if this is something that you're interested in, you want to reach out to me for some individual, coaching and support, I'm definitely available for that. Um, I'm also going to be talking about today some opportunities from teaching English online to tutoring different content areas online to being an adjunct, as well as doing other work that includes curriculum specialists, right? Working as an educator isn't just something that surrounds being in the classroom or just teaching children, even. You can do so many things like develop curriculums, do assessments, be a teacher lead, be a teacher mentor. There's so much that you can do. And I don't think many educators are aware of it. And I don't think that they've been able to see this in real life. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about that today. So to start off, because I have my notes, I'm looking to the side because I have my notes. To start off, we are looking at teaching English online. So you don't have to be a certified teacher to do this. You don't have to have a TEFL to do this. You can start off with platforms like Cambly if you have no credential to teach English, and then transition into sites like Preply or even ClassOver or OutSchool in order to teach English in a more structured environment where your credentials can really help to carry you through in getting these opportunities. I've taught on several platforms. I enjoy working with children and adults on these platforms. So, something that's important for you to remember when working in TEFL work, you're not just working with children, but you also have an opportunity to work with adults. So if you've worked with children for years and you're like, maybe I want to transition a little bit out of that and work with adults, this is a great way to transition into that because platforms like Cambly have opportunities for you to not only teach adults, but also teach children through Cambly Kids. So it's up to you which route you'd like to go. Um, there are platforms like Preply that are also very useful in helping you to choose not only the people who you'd like to teach, but also how much you'd like to be paid, right? The salary for Cambly isn't the best. I know there are people who do live on Cambly Kids salary because they do pay a little bit more. But if you're looking to make some serious money, I say platforms like Preply, Lingoda, they pay a little bit more and you're able to work with a different type of demographic. Now, moving on from that, there are different platforms where you can do test prep tutoring. Now, if still working your day job and then you're looking for something a little bit on the side, I think platforms like Wyzant and other tutoring platforms like ClassOver can be really helpful in you being able to tutor certain areas, including test prep. If you have experience tutoring for SATs or you have experience tutoring for the MCATs, whatever your level of education and experience is, you're able to do this on those platforms because there's always going to be someone out there graduating high school, getting ready for college, getting ready for medical school who needs that type of support. And being able to get that type of tutoring can be very helpful, and they can do it from the comfort of their home, and so can you. So, we have test prep platforms like Wyzant. If you are experienced in a certain content area, maybe you have a social studies background, a humanities background, creative writing background, you can tutor on platforms like ClassOver or OutSchool. I have experience with both platforms, not only as someone who teaches on these platforms, but as a parent who has children taking classes on these platforms. And it's both of them are such easy platforms to work with. You do have to have some level of credential. They're not just going to take you if you don't have at least teaching, credentials or teaching experience. So if you are interested in teaching certain areas, I know on OutSchool, you've got a range, whether you're teaching art, teaching math, teaching English, like English language arts, teaching history. You can even teach cooking to children on this platform. Outschool is a gem. As a parent, I love it. As someone who works with people, I love it. I think it's a great platform for those of you who um, want to work with children who might be homeschooling, right? If you are working with children who need to get tutoring after school, like they've done K through 12 and they're doing after school and they need some extra tutoring, it's a great platform for you. If you want to be able to work during the daytime and have students, there are a lot of homeschooling families who use Outschool, and Outschool is a great resource for them to get that supplemental learning opportunity for their children. And so teaching on Outschool would be a great start if you have K through 12 credentials and you want to be able to teach, whether it's daytime or after school doing some tutoring. It's a great platform for you to work with. Now, Classover is also a wonderful platform. I love it. The pay is great. The schedule is awesome. They work with you. Depending on the flexibility of your schedule, I think if you work during the daytime and you want to do something after school, some supplemental, income, it's a great place to start. If you want to be able to, like I always say, teach from anywhere and you want to be able to go abroad, you can use this as a great way to have full-time income, being able to teach children because you're working with children not just from the US, but all over the world. I've had children from China, I've had children from the West Coast, right? I've had children from right here in New England. So it's a great opportunity for you to work with children. They're awesome. They're like the sweetest things. Um, if don't have experience with behavior management and you rather work with a child one-on-one instead of a group, you have opportunities for that as well. So both of these platforms are a great place to start if you're a teacher looking to make money online. Now, moving on from that, you have opportunities for, those of us in higher ed who are looking to adjunct. I can't tell you the amount of emails I get often with here's an online adjunct opportunity here, here's an online adjunct opportunity there, whether it's, with colleges that are exclusively online or perhaps universities that are just looking for teachers to fill those online classes that they have available. It's a great place to start if you haven't gone full time into higher ed yet. You're just kind of trying to, test it out a little bit. Or if you're newly retired and you still want to have some, foot in higher education, it's a great place to start, a great place to continue your teaching, and you can be able to use an online platform for this, whether you have experience in Canvas or Blackboard. This is a great way for you to continue working in higher ed and teaching students online. Now, last but not least, you can teach online doing curriculum and instruction and assessment work. There are many school districts out there that are looking for people to support their teachers, people who can help with the development of curriculums, whether you're working exclusively with a school district or with a company that creates curriculums. Being a curriculum and instruction specialist is a great place to start if you're looking to make money online. Teachers, don't limit yourself. There's so many opportunities out there for you. Get on LinkedIn. There's so many recruiters that are out looking for people. Make sure that you're updating your profile and saying what credentials and experience and skills that you have, because this will make you more marketable. And if you say that you're exclusively looking for work, then this is something that they can help to direct you in the right way to find, right? There are always employers on LinkedIn looking for people. There are so many opportunities out there for you. Don't hesitate to jump into a new avenue, whether you're looking to leave the field and transition into teaching online exclusively, or you just want to be able to have some part-time income, some supplemental income. This is a great way for you to get into that and start with your, teach from anywhere journey. So that is it for me today. It has been wonderful. I'm so glad I was able to get back on and share some, some information with you about, making money online. times are hard right now. And I understand that many teachers are looking for ways to supplement their income. And if this is a way to help you get started, I hope that it's a good tool and resource for you. There are also teachers who are looking to relocate and teach abroad, right? And so this is a great way for them to be able to start their teach from anywhere journey. So it has been wonderful connecting. I look forward to seeing you again. Remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment. I am so happy to see you again and be here with you. Take care. Bye.